Hi everyone! So today I'm going to do a comparison of Instead soft cups to reusable menstrual cups. I know a lot of people, myself included, try Instead soft cups first because they're a smaller initial investment than a reusable menstrual cup. Especially if you go to the drugstore and you think about buying one while you're there. The only one that's available in store in most places is the Diva cup, and that's for $40 full price in store. And the Instead soft cup costs less than $10 a box. But they work fairly differently, and at least in my case, the soft cup didn't work for me nearly as well as the reusable cups did. So hopefully getting a look at them side by side will help some people make a more informed decision as to whether they want to try soft cups first, or if they already like soft cups, if they want to transition to reusable cup or stick with soft cups. So just a quick mention, soft cup has two types of cups. They're the same shape and general construction, but one of them that comes in this green box is reusable for up to one cycle. That's actually this one that I have here. It's a kind of slightly thicker silicone and a dark pink ring. And then this one is meant to be used and disposed of, after one use. And I have one in a package here. I'll open. The reusable one comes in this green pouch, and the disposable one comes in this purple pouch. And there's a light pink ring and slightly thinner silicone. So you can kind of tell this one is a little bit more opaque. This one's a little bit thinner. Otherwise, they're exactly the same, and they fit in your vagina the same way and all that. As far as how you insert a soft cup, so when I first tried to use soft cups, I had never used any internal protection for my period, not tampons, not a sponge, nothing. So I didn't really know what I was doing, right? So to insert a soft cup, you're meant to squeeze the center to make it narrower, and then insert it like this. Now, having never used a tampon or anything, definitely not knowing where my cervix was, I probably just tried to shove it in as far as it would go. And my guess is that it ended up next to my cervix and obviously couldn't collect anything. So I will say, first off, if you want to try soft cups, just like with reusable cups, find your cervix first. So the only time I was ever able to get soft cups to work for me was about a year after I had been using reusable menstrual cups. And by that point, I knew where my cervix was. I knew how to find it very easily. So what actually helped me with soft cups was to find my cervix before I inserted it. In my case, my cervix was very low, so I had to make sure that I didn't pass it. So what I had to do was, imagine this is my cervix here. Instead of inserting the cup and going next to it or behind it or whatever, I had to insert the cup, open it slightly, make sure it got under my cervix, and then I would take my finger and do this to make sure my cervix was actually in the baggie here, and then kind of use my muscles to kind of suck the cup up the rest of the way, and then take my finger and tuck it behind my pubic bone. So this was what gave me the best results with the soft cup. So if you want to try this first, still make the time to find your cervix before you try inserting this cup. I think that will help a lot. Removing a soft cup, you have to hook your finger behind the front of the rim, and pull it down. Honestly, I've never been able to get a soft cup out without making a mess. So definitely, you don't want to pull the cup out all the way. I would say, just pull the front of the ring down, tip it into the toilet, and then pull it out the rest of the way. Now, to compare a soft cup to a reusable menstrual cup. So I have 3 menstrual cups here, just to kind of give you an idea of, a soft cup compared to different sizes of menstrual cups. So this is the Ruby Cup Small, which is about average size for a small menstrual cup. So now, of course, don't look at them and be intimidated by the soft cup. It's just meant to fit a little differently, right? So this will obviously be kind of sit low in your vagina, can be closer to your cervix. Your cervix can be kind of right into the cup like that. Whereas a soft cup is going to go, just around it more, maybe further behind it. They both can fit comfortably and without any sensation. It's just they're constructed differently. So there you go. This is, on the right here is the large filler cup. So you can compare it to, this is about an average size for a large menstrual cup. Again, a menstrual cup, if you want to insert it, goes in like, you can use the fold like the punch down, or like the 7-fold. So they all, become small enough to insert, right? This is the insertion profile of both of these. And then I included this Super Jenny Small here, just so you can see what a menstrual cup looks like with the stem on. So when you remove a reusable menstrual cup, if you have a fairly high cervix or your cup rides up kind of high, you use the stem to pull it a little bit lower, get a good hole on the base, break the seal, squeeze, and then pull the cup out. So in the removal is a little different. I think the removal for a reusable menstrual cup is a lot less messy because you are holding, the cup for the most part is upright the whole time, as opposed to with a soft cup where you kind of have to tip the cup down and the blood is going to start pouring out before you can actually get the whole cup out. So just a closer look at them side by side. Again, I don't, you're not inserting this cup in the same way, so the size is not necessarily a good indicator of the comfort. It's just so you can see what they look like side by side. So you can see that they're different and that the experience with one might not indicate the experience with the other. So yeah, so soft cups are made with, I can't say if they're medical grade silicone, but I know they're silicone and obviously safe to use internally. Just like reusable menstrual cups, they are safe to wear for up to 12 hours. If you've been investigating, switching from disposable to reusable menstrual products, or you want to get away from tampons, but you're not ready to go full reusable, I still think soft cups are a better option. So even if you don't want to go for, invest in a reusable menstrual cup right away, soft cups are definitely better than tampons in terms of just your vaginal health. So I would recommend giving them a try. So I can't give too many tips on using soft cups just because I haven't used them for very, very long. But I would say find your cervix, because especially if you have a low cervix, you might be passing right by it and not be able to use it. And I will add though, my cervix has been very low at times, low enough where I can't wear, a menstrual cup like this, right? A traditional reusable menstrual cup, because, this can't really, it can't get any smaller than it is. The most I can do is my cervix can go in the cup and it can go up and around it. But sometimes my cervix is low enough where it makes it almost useless. Like my cervix is so low that I don't get any capacity, or my cervix is actually getting squeezed. I would actually say reusable soft cups can be a good option for people with a low cervix, because obviously this is going to happen. There's nothing below here, so the cup can get as short as you need it to get. And obviously, again, the ring is big, so your cervix can get into the cup, right? You can just put it behind it, and you can get, it's not going to necessarily give you, a full 12 hours before you start leaking or anything, but you still get to fill up the cup before you need to empty it. You might just have to figure out how to empty it without making too much of a mess. But, I think on the lowest cervix days I've had, a soft cup would have fit better than a reusable cup. I just, I use cloth pads, so I just don't use anything internal if I don't need to. So yeah, hopefully that was a good, helpful comparison of soft cups to reusable menstrual cups. I prefer reusable menstrual cups, but I know a lot of people try soft cups first, and that's totally legitimate to give yourself a feel for using internal protection, or for using reusable protection, or for something that's not a tampon. So if you want to try soft cups first, I hope that this was informative. And if you try soft cups and you want to move to reusable cups, hopefully seeing them side by side, you will get a feel for if you'll have an easy transition and what you need to find out before you can transition. So thanks for watching. Bye.